Evening to all of you. Welcome to Officers Adda 24/7, the special YouTube series of your LRAB subject. As you can easily see that in the slide that the new revision batch of your JAIIB exam is going to be start from 3rd February. Okay, so these three paper of PPB, AFB and LRAB will be taught by these two teachers. So it is just a revision batch for those candidates who are just going to give exam in the February session, that is 13 February, 26 and 27 February. Okay, so this batch is very important. If you purchase it today, then you have to use the code Y391 for the 80% discount in this batch. Okay, this is a revision batch for JAIIB exam. Okay, and this batch is also very important. The batch is already started from 26 January. This batch contains 3000 plus MCQ questions of all the three paper. It means, first of all, this batch, the validity is of 6 months. Okay, 6 months this batch will be in the validity is 6 months. It means in 6 months the questions will be in your hand. So those candidates who are the old student, this batch is benefit for them also, and for the freshers also these questions are very important. So before going to these questions, the fresher kindly join the new foundation batch so that you can easily understand the concept in the foundation batch, and then you can solve these 3000 plus question. Okay, today if you will purchase, then you have to use the code Y391 for the maximum discount. Okay, now in today's session we are going to discuss the important sections of the Banking Regulation Act. This is very important to all of you because many students were saying that ma'am, we need important sections of banking regulations and RBI. So before starting the important section, I just want to tell you that in module A 2 act is important, because module A is totally related to the banking acts. So the Reserve Bank of India Act is also important, and that is Banking Regulation Act is important. These two acts are important in this. Okay, so today we are going to start the banking regulations important sections, and then after tomorrow we will do the Reserve Bank of India. Okay, because many students were asked, I generally used to say that in comment box just write those parts that you need to revise. So someone say that ma'am, SurfaceE Act, I have just SurfaceE Act, just please put this session of SurfaceE, then DRAT and DRT. So these session I will take, and this part important section also said by the one student. So that's why in today's session we are going to discuss the important section, and then after we will do some questions of Banking Regulation Act also. Okay, so hope so you will enjoy this session and you will collect the important section. So these are the important section. You have to learn that section by one word, because in today's session I'm just going to tell you how to learn the one word of the Banking Regulation Act. You do not need to mug up all the section, only one word is important to start. Okay, now see, first of all, section 5. First of all, section 5 is also important. That's tell about the definition of banking, but the section 5 is a very common section, so that's why generally that is not used by the bank. So the first section that you have to remember, that is section 7. So you, in your one liner, you have to write section 7 and then bank, banker, banking and banking company. This is important. You can write any word. Either you have to write bank, then banker, banking and your banking company. Okay, so you have to write one word. So section 7 cover these 4 words. Okay, now section 10B clause BB, 10BB. So what is this? The power of Reserve Bank to appoint the chairman of board of director appointed on a whole time basis or the managing director of a banking company. So you can write the one word whole time. The whole time you can just write the one word, because I will not going to explain the each section because the time is gone that I have to explain a whole section in a very detailed form, because those candidates who have already taken paid batches from me, I have already given you the Bare Act I have already given you the bare act of banking regulation and Reserve Bank of India. What is bare act? Bare act means which contain all the sections of these two acts. So I have already given you the banking regulations bare act and Reserve Bank of India bare act. So that's why I have given these bare act, so that you can easily highlight these sections in that bare act. Okay, and those who are new in this session, so you have to note down these sections of the banking regulation, because in module A these two acts are only important and nothing is important. Okay, now, so one word, whole time, or you can also say whole time director. If you want to write 10 BB, that is whole time director. Okay, one word. Now, the next one is section 11, requirement as to minimum paid up capital. So you have to write down one word, minimum paid up capital. That's it. Minimum paid up capital, one word for section 11. Okay, requirement as to minimum paid up capital and reserve. Now ma'am, what is minimum paid up capital? What is whole time director? So in the detail form, if you want to see, you can just see the bare act which I have already given you. Okay, next 20 is the paid up capital, not minimum. In this, minimum word is written, that's why I just highlight minimum. In this, paid up capital, subscribed capital, authorized capital, voting right. One thing you have to write, either write voting right, or you can say either you write capital, that is paid up, subscribed and authorized. That's it. Okay, these three words you have to write, either capital, just write down these three words, and the next one is voting right. Okay, that's it. So 4 section, 4 word you have to write. Done. Now next 15, restriction as to payment of dividend. So you have to write the one word, that is dividend. Dividend means simply the profit that's come in the company, that is a banking company. Okay, so section 15, dividend. If it is not possible to learn all the section, then you can also skip the sections. Why I'm saying, because you know, if you see the previous year papers of your LRAB, then hardly 5 to 6 questions come that is related to totally on the section. So that's why to learn all the section, that is not important. But many students are, you know, saying ma'am, especially some ma'ams and sir, that ma'am please give us the important sections of all the act. Truly, I just asked also the few teachers also, they also say that ma'am, sections are not so much important, but still I'm giving you the sections of these two act. Okay, 17, that is reserve fund. How much reserve fund the banking company have to this? Cash reserve, one word. 20, restrictions on loan. So one word, restriction, that is sufficient. You can all assume restrictions on loan and advance. 21, power of Reserve Bank to control advance by this. So you can say control advance, that's it. So in your mind you have to think who will control, Reserve Bank will control, and advance also you can say the loan. So 21, one word, that is control advance, that's it. So in these way you can just write, you know, I always used to say that please make a one-liner copy so that you can easily write the important section. So those who are fresher in this session, so kindly note these one word, and those who have already taken the batch, kindly tick mark the important sections which I have told you in this session, and you can just highlight in your bare act. That's it. Okay, those who have already taken session from me, then I already give you the bare act, but I don't think that you have read that bare act. You know, it's a habit of student that they want to collect all the things, but they don't revise that content. Okay, so please don't do that thing. Next one, 21A, rate of interest charged by banking company not to subject to scrutiny by court. So one word you have to tick mark, that is scrutiny. 21A, that is a new section 21A, that is an added section, amended section. So one word, scrutiny by court. That is very simple, that court will not interfere in the matter of the banks. That's it. See the 21A. Okay, because bank have to, under the control of Reserve Bank of India, they have to do the work. Court will not interfere in the work of bank. Okay, next one, 22, is licensing. That is very, very important. License, that is important. This section always come, and this also. What is section 23? You can say the prohibits bank from opening a new place of business in India abroad, change in premises. You can say the one word, place. That's it. Place means if the bank want to open the branch something, so they have to do with under the section 23 of the Banking Regulation Act. Okay, and what is section 24? That is SLR, that is statutory liquidity ratio. So you can just write the liquidity, one word. Okay, 23 you got now. You have to write the one word, place. Prohibit banks from opening a new place of business in India or abroad, change of premises otherwise that within the same city, change otherwise than within this is without approval of the RBI. Okay, so approval of RBI is not required. So this can also become in a question. Just write down the one word of all. Okay, and these sections are sufficient for the banking regulation. No need to study the whole BARE Act. BARE Act means the language of the act of this one. Okay, next, 26. Every banking company to submit an annual return to RBI in respect of all accounts in India which have not been operated for 10 years. So you can say that unclaimed deposit, one word, unclaimed deposit. Got it? Unclaimed deposit, 26. So one word you can say, not operated for 10 years. Unclaimed deposit, one word you can write. Okay, that's it. 29, balance sheet. Just write down the one word, balance sheet. 35A, very, very important. Reserve Bank direction, power of Reserve Bank to give direction. And 36AA, power of Reserve Bank to remove the manager other person from office. Reserve Bank remove managerial. That's it, one word. 35A, 36AA, important section. Please note down. Those students who are demanding that, ma'am, important sections of banking regulation, I think you have not revised the syllabus of or BARE Act of banking regulations and this one, Reserve Bank of India Act, because I have already given you the act, and in the paid batch also I have just highlighted the important section. So I don't think that you have read that section. That's why you are demanding, ma'am, important sections of these two acts. Okay, but don't worry. Now I am just highlighting the important sections of banking regulation. You have to learn that sections. If 5 to 6 sections come from the sections, so you have to now write all the sections. Okay, now 36AB, power of Reserve Bank to appoint additional director. One word, additional director. Okay, this is very important. Amended sections are important. 36A, power of central. Now it's a power of central government to acquire undertaking this in certain. Undertaking, one word, undertaking. Central government, you have to write central government and then undertaking. Reserve Bank and then one word, additional director. See, and this Reserve Bank and then remove managerial. Reserve Bank, one word, then direction. So this is important so that you cannot confuse by Reserve Bank and Central Bank of India. Okay, because in 36 AE, that is central bank is given. Again, central government, sorry, to make scheme. Central government scheme, one word, scheme. That's it. Okay, so central government scheme. 39, official liquidator. This is important. Official liquidator. And 46, that is penalty. That is a penalty to whom? Who will not follow the directions of this one. Please write one word. And those candidates who are new and fresher in this session, so kindly like and subscribe this session so that your friends and colleagues will also get these important sessions, important things. Okay. Next, 47A, power of Reserve Bank to impose penalty. So penalty and then Reserve Bank. 49, special provision for, just write down special provision. 49A, restriction on acceptance of deposit withdrawal by check. Just write down the restriction and then check. And 49B, change name. Whose name? Banking company name, because we are studying Banking Regulations Act. So 49B. Okay. Now, yeah, I think this is the last one. Application of certain provision to the State Bank of India and other notified bank. So 51, just write down the State Bank of India and notified bank. 52, central bank and rules. 56, cooperative society. This is a new section 56 that is added, because earlier 55 sections is total, but now total 56 sections is there. So I think we have completed. Now we will do the section. Now we will do the this one questions. But first of all, just revise all the sections of banking regulation. Okay. The first of all, section 7, one word. 10 BB, whole time director, one word. Section 11, minimum paid up capital, one word. 12, capital, paid up, subscribe, authorize, voting right. 2 words you have to write. 15, dividend. 17, reserve fund. 18, cash reserve. 20, restrictions. 21, control advance. 21A, scrutiny. That you can also write quote. 22, license. 24, liquidity. 23, that is place. One word, place. Okay. 26, unclaimed deposit. 29, balance sheet. 35A, reserve bank, direction. 36AA, reserve bank, remove managerial. 36A, reserve bank, additional director. 36AE, central bank, undertaking. 36AF, central government scheme. 39, official liquidator. 46, penalty. 47A, reserve bank, penalty. 49, special provision. 49A, restrictions, check. 49B, change, that is name. 51, notified bank, state bank. 52, central government rules. 56, cooperative society. That's it. So total section, now we have totally covered the important sections of banking regulation. Now nobody will tell me, ma'am, what are the important sections. These are the important section. If you are capable, then you can mug up all these section. Otherwise, no need to mug up all these section. Okay. Now, first question. Now just tell me, which section of the banking regulations deal with the words bank, bankers, banking and the banking company? Tell me. First one. Very simple. Now do not give me the wrong answer. Exactly, if you know that one. So section 7 is the right answer. Okay. Now the banking regulation provides the framework of regulation, supervision of commercial bank activities, A and B, supervision of private sector bond, and none of the above. Second one. Very simple question. Quickly give me the answer. Second one. And just please tell me the topic, that ma'am, I just want to know that topic. For this one, the exact answer is, that is A and B. Okay. Now third one. The opening of branch by banks is governed by opening branch, that is place. Quickly tell me. For the third one, the exact answer is, that is 23. Okay. Fourth. What do you mean by the term bank rates? A very simple question. Bank rate. For that thing, the exact answer is, that is the standard rate at which the Reserve Bank of India is prepared to buy or rediscount bill of exchange. Other commercial paper are eligible for this one. Okay, this is the exact answer. Okay, that's all for today's class. Now, those who are new in this session, the new batch in the bilingual language is, that is for the May-June session, is going to be start from 15 February. And don't worry if you purchase, because you know, in some previous days the 31 January was written, but when the exam date of JAIIB came now, we have just shifted the date. So now this batch is going to be start from 15 February. First paper PPB, second LRAB is going to be start from 7 March, and then AFB 1st April. Okay, so no need to worry about this one. Okay, now this is the English medium batch which is going to be start from English medium for the May-June session. From 14 February, this batch is going to be start. The timing of your LRAB is 7:30 AM to 8:30 AM. Okay, so this batch is very, very important. And those who are new in this session, this is JAIIB ka Mahapack. And first of all, you know, today is the huge discount of 80% if you use the code Y391 to purchase any course. Okay, so if we talk about the JAIIB ka Mahapack, then 6-1 validity is there. Whatever new course, test series, target batch, crash course, case study batch, whatever course that will come in these 6 months, everything will be available to you. So if you want to purchase JAIIB ka Mahapack, this is also very important. And this is JAIIB and CAIIB ka Mahapack. It means it's have a 12-month validity. So just, you know, make a target that in 2022 I have to clear my JAIIB and CAIIB exam. Why I am saying? Because from 2023 whole syllabus is going to be changed. So that's why if you really want to crack LRAB subject, is very, very easy. You can score LRAB subject if you are not able to score much in PPB and AFB. So just think in your mind that this is my last opportunity. I have to crack CAIIB and JAIIB also. So you have to use the code Y391 and you can purchase this 12-month validity Mahapack. It will really give you benefit. Now, ma'am, how to purchase? I'm just going you to tell that how to purchase these courses. Okay, so first of all, you have to open the Adda site. Okay, you have to open the Adda site, and for that thing you can see, okay, you can see it here. Now if you just scroll it, there's a JAIIB CAIIB. Click on JAIIB CAIIB and click on JAIIB. Okay, so first of all, you can see this JAIIB CAIIB Mahapack, that is a 12-month validity. Okay, 12-month validity means you can see that unlimited live class will be there. Within 1 year, whatever new course of JAIIB and CAIIB will come, everything will be available to you. You can just study all things. 5 batches of this, 4 batches of ABM, BFMs, case study batches, numerical batches. Every mock paper is there, ebooks are there. I don't think that you have to just, you know, go anywhere else. So the actual price is not 45,000. For this thing, you have to click on view offer and just write down Y391 and just apply. If you'll apply, you can see the 36,000 discount. It means the actual price is only 9,089.80 paisa. So only for that amount you can just purchase all the courses. Okay, so this is a very good batch. Okay, if you really want to crack in 2022. Okay, and this is the 3000 plus MCQ question batch. This is also very important. If you want to purchase it, you have to use the code Y391 because these 3000 questions are important. Okay, for this one, use the code Y391, put and apply. You can see the 1199.80 paisa, that is actual price of this. And this is the English medium batch. You can also see these are the video courses of all the batches. Okay, video courses. This is a time test pack. You know why you, because now you have to do as much question as possible. So this pack contain 104 mock test. Its validity is 6 months. So in 6 months these questions are with Okay, so for this one similarly Y391, and just click on apply. You can see only 799.80 paisa you have to pay for that price. Okay, so that's all for today's class. If you have any doubt, you can